Good morning, my beautiful souls. I am back. I know it's been 2 months, roughly over 2 months since my last video. I know you guys were probably wondering where I was, and to my longer supporters, you guys know that I do this every year. I take a hiatus moment to kind of just regroup and just kind of take care of me because you got to do that. This time it was probably a little bit longer. As I was just, going through a lot of stuff, kind of busy, networking, and just kind of doing a lot of new things. That's been pretty cool. I've been excited. But since we're in a pandemic right now with the COVID-19, I said, you know what, it's time. Some of you beautiful souls have reached out to me and has asked me, like, when am I coming out with another video? So I am sorry I had you guys waiting, but the wait is over and I'm back and I'm here. And so I kind of want to talk about what's going on now and just kind of put this in a positive perspective as much as I possibly can. I know you guys are probably feeling tired by now. You're home, you're bored, there's just nothing to really do. But I'm here to tell you there's so much to do at home, you have no idea. And I want to give you the motivation to keep moving forward as we get through this. This is just another hurdle, and it's not something that we can't overcome because God always gets us through everything. So just like we survived Ebola and all these other things, we will survive this. You just have to stay strong during this time and realize that there's so much going on, but ask yourself, why is this happening? And I like to take it and put it in a metaphor and perspective that if you are the type of person that works extremely long hours, barely home, barely see your family, barely see your spouse, barely see your significant other, then I hope you're learning from this. And if you're somebody who's a procrastinator and doesn't want to do much and things, I hope this just motivates you to really learn that we shouldn't take anything for granted. Like, let's learn from this and never abuse or take advantage that we can, and not take advantage, take for granted, riding on the train, taking the bus, going to work, going to gatherings, going to parties, concerts, just doing what you love to do that's outside. So if we don't take that for granted and learn from this, also too, maybe this is the time that you could start spending a little bit more time if you have kids or your spouse or your significant other, or if you're single and you're by yourself, maybe this is also time to regroup, just kind of see what you want. What is it that you want to change, and what would you like to do moving forward in your life? So there's a lot of things to be positive during this time that you could do to motivate yourself. I don't know if you're an artist, you could be creating new music during this time. I don't know if, whatever if you're a painter, if you're entrepreneur, you could be writing down your plans. Maybe you're somebody who is like, you know what, I want to do something new, but I don't know what to do. Well, this is the time to strategize, kind of put in perspective, what are the things you like, what are you interested, and what can you do going forward after this is over. But just kind of write things down. So that's good too. Meditation, I highly, highly, highly recommend during this time, just to kind of keep your mind focused. I got you on this platform, so if you kind of upload videos and scroll down, you'll go to my meditation audios that I made them specifically for you, and I'm gonna end up doing a new one for 2020, of course, so stay tuned for that. But I just kind of want to give you some ideas what to do during this time. Most of us are not used to being home all the time. We're used to our daily routine. We're used to going to work. If you're a stay-at-home mom, then this is something that you're already used to, but the dynamic changes because the kids don't go to school. So you're kind of not getting that break. So to my single moms that are out there that want to pull their hair out, this is what you could do to just kind of get the kids just kind of going. Just keep your routine as if they were going to school. I highly recommend that as a mom. Like, their bedtime does not change for me during this time. Let me get a sip of water. Okay. Their bedtime doesn't change. Their routine does not change. So if they sorry. So if they are start school, I start the school at 8:30 because I feel like that's roughly kind of the time they start. So that stays. I keep their routine as if they were in school as well. By subject. I give them breaks, snacks, then we do lunch, then they do some downtime. Another thing I've added, and maybe this will help too, for all the parents that are that do have children and are doing the e-learning online. The first week, I'm not even gonna lie, it was very, very, very stressful. It was long. I was exhausted, and then I had to figure out ways how I can make this fun, being that this may be a longer term period during this time. So I started adding documentaries. So we're usually done at about 2 o'clock. I do lunch around the same time they do lunch at school, and I use the backyard. We kind of incorporated gym just starting last week, so I try to keep them on some type of schedule. And as I'm thinking right now, I'm like, I should add art sometime in a slot that they would have art. So if we could keep that schedule going on, I'm gonna tell you something. What I've noticed is that my day goes faster, the kids are entertained, and by the time it's cooking time, making dinner, they're kind of settled and they had a full day. They're ready to eat, have a snack, do some reading, and get ready for bed. So it's important that we get our children to bed at a timely fashion so that they're well rested and ready to do that e-learning, because they're going through a lot as well. This is different. If they don't have any siblings at home, this is hard. They're not having that interaction with another child. If they do have siblings at home, then it is a good thing that they can see another child, but they're used to bigger settings. So we have to be patient as well. But I feel like you would have that downtime to just, once they're settled, have quiet time for yourself. Because during this time, now more than ever, it is very, very important to practice self-care. I am seeing and hearing a lot of women say, I can get my hair done, I can get my nails done, I can't do my eyebrows, my lashes are not did. So I just want to point some things out. This is the time. No time like the present to learn something. So I know you're like, what? So definitely, like, there's so many things. We know the nail shop is closed, the hair, all those things. So if you are, to my ladies, are just going natural, just go natural right now, because your hair probably needs to breathe. Wash and condition your hair, style it up, make it yourself feel good. Because before you were doing all of those things to your hair, you were doing your own hair. Most of us were doing our own hair. For me, I don't have that problem because I just do my own hair. I just don't want to pay the hair salon anymore to do something that, I could just do myself. So I started picking up that trait myself years ago. As far as nails go, I used to go to the nail salon. I no longer go to the nail salon. So these are just glue on, press on nails. So they work. I do everything around the house with these things, and I'm just saying. You can get them at your local CVS, Rite Aid, any place that sells nails. And ladies, you will have your nails, okay? It's not going to be the end of the world. For my ladies who do the lashes, now, I've learned this technique down in a day, and not that I'm sure by like the second or third time I mastered it phenomenal. Like the time I probably do my lashes about 30 minutes or less. Get you your lashes and do them yourself. And if you're like, I don't know, well, shouldn't be in your vocabulary right now. And trying and watching YouTube, you have all the time in the world right now to pick up these things, and learn these things, ladies. And do things. Take a shower. Get dressed as if you're going out. Do things that's gonna really spruce you up. And to my men who are like, oh man, the barbershop's closed, I'm about to be woofing, can't this be a time that you could learn how to cut your own hair? And I know y'all looking at me like, did she just really say that? Okay, if not, cut your hair, maybe line yourself up, shave your beard a little bit, trim it down. There's so many plenty of YouTube videos. You could really, really, really teach yourself and ask yourself, why can't you do something that somebody else is doing? You pay somebody to do. It may not be the way you want it, but you can kind of clean yourself up. Don't let yourself go during this time. To my ladies and to my men, don't do it. Because you will start to fall into a deep depression, and it's really easy to be depressed. I do encourage you to go outside. I know you're like, what? Go outside, because we still have to go out. We have to go to the grocery store. We still have to do that. But if you can go outside, kind of take a walk, even if it's around the block, you need fresh air. You need fresh air. You need to kind of walk a little bit. That gives you a little bit of exercise. Just kind of get your blood flowing, getting your legs moving, and your body having some type of movement. Because staying home, sitting, there's but so much Netflix movies and Hulu shows, and you can binge watch, series at this point. But you have to kind of get your mind off of certain things and kind of incorporate. And you know what I noticed? We need to be entertained all the time. We are losing our minds. We don't know what to do with ourselves. And I'm just like, it's so crazy. There's so much we could be doing, literally. So I've named things that we could be doing right now, my beautiful souls. I don't want to lose you guys during this time. So I did this video because I feel like it's very, very important for you guys to see me. So I probably won't do any audios. I'll do more visual for you guys so you can see me, see that I am okay. Like, I didn't fall off the grid. I didn't allow this to take over. Also, too, I stay in my word. I stay reading my Bible to have some type of mental sanity during this time. God has given me strength, and continue to, reach out to people. See how, your family's doing. We still have technology. You could always call. Everybody is just a phone call away. But I don't want you to lose sight on the now and what is going on. I want you guys to really, really utilize this time. Start crafting, anything that you could do. Read a book. Oh my goodness. There's probably something that you wanted to do that you've been putting it off because you've been so busy at work. You've been doing so many things. And then I want you kind of to start writing. What would you do differently once all of this is over? So that's important. Like, I want you guys to get in the creative thought of what will you be doing during this time and what are you going to do after. I'm just very, very grateful that once I passed the hurdle of, oh my gosh, I have to stay in my home, I started to look around and realize that there are probably people right now that are alone, that live alone, that are really, really feeling it. If you know those people, I encourage you to call them, check in on them. They don't have that human interaction. They don't have anybody. So check in on them. Also, too, I'm grateful at the moment that, I'm here taking care of my, grandmother, but there is a dynamic of people here. So, I'm with my siblings, I'm with my nephew, and I'm with my kids. So I'm not alone. I think if I were, I'd probably be freaking out, but I don't think so because I also have you guys. So I'm just, excited to have this platform because I want to continue to just encourage you guys and motivate you guys to just do this. Have a spa day, have a self-care, day. Like, I still encourage you, like, all those things still matter. It's not over. I want you guys to really kind of, and I know it's easier said than done, as we're looking at the fact that the numbers are, skyrocketing of people who are, sick and catching the virus, and people who are losing loved ones during this time. I want to simply send out my condolences if you are a family member fighting with coronavirus, or you've lost somebody due to the coronavirus. I want to send my condolences to the people who have coronavirus, or to the people who are fighting the coronavirus. I am praying for you to get well and to be better. Also, this is the time to start building up your immune system. I noticed that, I feel like I've been doing it before this happened. So just kind of eating your veggies and your fruits and kind of just staying hydrated, drinking plenty of water. As you can see, I have a big hydro flask, but this I need it for now because I can't just bring that whole thing over here. But it is just important to just take care of our bodies during this time too as well, and making sure that we take the necessary precaution, not just washing our hands, but when we're in public as well. Is still something that, kind of scares me going out. I'm human. I'm right with you guys. I don't want to go out, and the fear of catching something. So I feel like I have my hand sanitizer, and if I'm kind of just, respecting the 6 feet distance that we should be having with one another, and practicing social distancing. That's what I've been doing. It's really been hard because, you want to be with the one you're with during this time, but you can't. So to my people who are going through that, there's FaceTime, there's video chats, and I know it's literally not the same by like not physically being with them, but these are moments where we appreciate even more. So when we get the opportunity to see them, it's gonna mean so much more, but we're gonna have we're not gonna take it for granted. And if there's something that we lacked in our relationship, then we're gonna do better. And if time is one of them, just probably wake yourself up to commit and kind of devote more time. And if you're not devoting as much time as you want to on your art and craft, this will also give you that time to devote to that as well. Let's see. So let me update you guys. Pretty excited. I know you're probably like, she's hands-free. How is she doing this? So first and foremost, I want to say I have an amazing family. And I'm so excited. And I'm going to do this without getting emotional because you guys know I am a sappy, emotional. But just like, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, my family surprised me with equipment. So I'm excited. So I no longer have to do this to record. I'm hands-free, which this is why I have like excitement going on. It's Sunday. So my family, they got me the stand that my phone is on right now recording, which I am super excited and stoked to be hands-free. So that's updates for the platform. I also have more equipment that I'm excited about that I can do my interviews, which once all this social distancing is over and lifted and everyone is healed, I'll be excited to be traveling and doing my interviews. So, and I have my mics, they all will be set up. I have all the pieces that I need. So, Uplifting Hearts and Souls is looking really, really good with their equipment and what we needed. I'm excited about that. So, I thought I would update you guys on that. I thought it was a very beautiful gesture. I did cry. Sometimes we do things and without like realizing we don't do it for recognition. Well, at least I don't do it for recognition. But it did feel good to be appreciated. So I know most of us, we like to just, feel appreciated for what we do. During this time, I want to say what I've learned, because I am also fasting as well. That's another reason why I took such a huge break. I'm still fasting, so I said, you know what, let me jump on here because my beautiful souls are in need of a pick-me-up video. I think I have about 2 more weeks left. This was a 6-week journey. I will save my experience on the next video because I definitely want to talk about it. And but yes, I kind of wanted to just let you guys know what I've been doing, and you guys know that I don't keep anything from you, and I'm always letting you guys know what's going on. So what else? Let's see, some updates. I did notice in my last other 2 videos, I was like, wow. So like this New York food has really like had me. So I lost some weight. Definitely was excited about that. So you'll probably see difference in my videos from my last video that I post. I also want to say thank you during this time. You guys been watching all of the other videos, and one of the things is I love my supporters. You guys are not high maintenance. You guys will sit there and watch all my videos, past videos, until I come up with a new one. And I'm so grateful for you, and I'm so grateful that you guys still feel inspired and motivated from my previous videos, which makes me oh so very happy. Let's see, there's so much going on. Okay, I'm a bridesmaid, so my best friend's getting married at the end of this year, which I am so excited. This is gonna be a very epic and new beginning as we end out 2020, so I'm excited for that. That's coming a couple months down the road. But yeah, more things going on for the platform. Like I said, nothing stops. It's just a delay right now, so just bear with me during this time. But I have so much more coming up, and we are in ending March. So I can't believe how this year has literally started and is like moving. Like we're gonna be in April, and it has been a roller coaster of things that we went through. Just so much as a community, as a world. Starting off the year, with Kobe's passing. Rest in peace to Kobe and Gigi. That took a big hit. I'm not even gonna lie. Because I think once that happened, I kind of delayed in my videos because I was just in shock of it all. And then I learned a lot from just him in general as a person. His motivation, his hustle, and how he just never stopped. If you could take anything from that, vice versa, he passed that on to his daughter, which was amazing. So if we can learn anything from them, is not give up. As long as you have air in your body and you're still here on this earth, I think you should do everything you can and do what you love and never stop. And just stop being so hard on yourself. You're human. You know, there's days where we fall apart. There's days where I don't even want to talk. And, you know, I'm learning this now from the person that I'm with. I'm learning that now, like, in the sense that it's like, okay, you know, you don't really talk much. I don't. I don't. It's because I think for me, it's because I just want to be quiet sometimes, and you shouldn't really feel guilty about being quiet. So it's like you should actually have a pause moment. I think people think during this time, you know, I want to be available. There's days where everything still plays a factor for me. So it's just like if this wasn't going on, if I wanted a day where I said I'm not answering my phone today, I need that to just kind of regroup. And I'm probably doing something for me to fill my cup up. It's so important. So if you feel like you need those days that you need to fill your cup up, I encourage you to do that. Like I said, self-care is most important. And if you wasn't doing that before, I encourage you to start doing it now, because I don't want like this moment to really hurdle you or take you back. And like I said, I hope this video motivated you or just kind of put in perspective and had you thinking, oh, okay, like I didn't really look at it like that, because that's how it was for me. I got tired. I was just like, I get up, I do this, I do the homeschooling, I cook, I do laundry, cleaning, and you know what? When I stopped really complaining of what I'm doing of my everyday life, I started finding the joy in what I was doing. So I found the joy in being able to teach my kids at home, and just being there for them during this time. I feel like I have their attention. I've grabbed their attention, especially I've added, and I don't know if I said it before, but documentaries. So the documentaries have been fun. It's been open discussion. We've been answering questions. And we also do on Friday exercise writing. So I have them pick their own documentaries on Fridays, and they're to write about it, a summary. So if you're looking for something to do with your kids after they're done with their work, just to kind of, so they're not falling off when they get back to school. Let's see, I'm trying to think what else I can add, because you guys know I don't script this stuff. I just turn the camera on and I just love talking to you guys as if you're right here. Let's see, I'm looking at the time, which I'm making good time. Get ready to watch my virtual church. I miss going to church. I miss being in my home church. So I would never take for granted going to the sanctuary. I would never take for granted going to service and worshiping. I would never, ever, ever, ever. If I did, which I feel like I've never did, because that was my home, my second way from home. So I would just be even more grateful when I'm able to sit in the house of God. Like, I can't wait. What else can I do? What I say? Oh, I found joy, and during this time, like in cooking even more. Like, I love cooking and baking, and yes, I'm still doing all of these things even though I don't eat them. It's just exciting to be able to do that. I don't cook for like a large family, so just the joy on their faces means the absolute world to me, and it makes me feel good that I can do something. And I'm like hearing creaking, so I'm like, people are starting to wake up. I don't want the kids to come down. But yes, like I said, I found joy in cooking. I'm still working on picking up a book. I don't know why it's hard for me right now. I think because I'm doing other things that are keeping my mind focused more than ever. Music. It's like my life, my sanity. You would have thought I was an artist as much as I love music. No, I would just leave it to everyone else that does music. I just appreciate it and love it so much. So I think, yes. So it cut me off because it can only let me go 30 minutes. So I just want to say that I think I'm going to end this video right here. And I hope that this kind of got your mind just really, like I said before, putting in perspective and just kind of help you deal, as we're all dealing with this moment together as a community and as a world. In the United States, all over the world, everybody's affected. Once again, I want to send my thoughts and prayers to everyone that is dealing with the coronavirus. And I also want to say that I love you guys so much, and I appreciate all the support and love that you guys have shown me during this time. I hope I've satisfied you through this video. And you guys can always like, comment, subscribe. Don't be afraid to comment below and let me know what you think. Let me know what you want to hear next, what you want me to talk about. I'm very, very open. Like I said, this is not just my platform, this is our platform. So if there's anything you want me to shed light on, please put there a comment below. And maybe if you're watching, maybe I can get Tanika Rose back on the set and maybe we can have a discussion. So I think that would be dope to bring to you guys. Tanika Rose was one of our first guests on the podcast, and I'm excited because she's actually my sister and we live together and we're just practicing social distance, so I'm not gonna go get her and tell her to come here. But we're in the same household, which is cool, so we can do this for you guys. So look forward. Hopefully she's watching this and she'll be like, yes, fingers crossed. Nah, I think she will do it. We don't have much to do, so we just kind of stay busy and focus with the kids. But this will be a nice little break, and I really enjoy talking to you guys because this was a real break for me. And I feel good when I'm able to put out for you guys more material. I will see you guys soon. Stay safe, stay blessed. I don't know where you guys are, but it's kind of cloudy and raining out. So curl up, read you a nice book, take you a hot bubble bath. Just enjoy this time and also spend time with your loved ones. So if you're home with them, don't take for granted, because there's people like me that can't even see the person. So everything is through phone and a video chat. So don't take for granted if you're living with the person that you're with. So don't take them for granted. And like I said, so I am out. Bye, my beautiful souls. Mwah. I will see you soon.